I don't mean to keep melting your heads about Mag of Holding, but hey, that's what the last month or two has been all about. It is what it is. I haven't talked to you guys about the specifics of the Mag of Holding. I've talked to you about, the idea behind the project, the principles, what it's all about, but not specifically what's going to be in issue 1. I have talked about it being about frozen wastelands. But what does that mean in terms of, a campaign for a dungeon master? What does the the interior of the magazine look like? Well, first of all, let me tell you that it is looking beautiful. It is fabulous. It is out of this world, thanks to our amazing interior layout designer and illustrator, Peter Albrecht. Peter has done a phenomenal job. We're currently sitting on draft 5 of the PDF, and it's also going to become eventually a printed document in about a month's time, and it is amazing, spectacular. People, I come with you to see this stuff. It keeps blowing me away. Every iteration of the PDF, when it comes through to me, I don't know, it's like I almost want to cry, and I'm not the kind of person to say that lightly. Anyway, what is it going to look like on the inside with the specifics and the mechanics and all the beautiful content? Well, we're going to have a bunch of promotions, but we're putting a bit of a different spin on the promotions and advertising in the Mag of Holding, at least for the foreseeable future. It's going to be called something along the lines of a guest feature or a featured guest, because what I found was when I reached out to creators and asked them, do you guys want to, promote something in issue 1? Some of them came back with just general promotional material, but other people came back with nice content, nice examples of their work that kind of fits in nicely with the magazine. So we decided we couldn't really call it promotions, so we decided to call it guest features. So it's going to be stuff by Kibbles Tasty, let's see, who else, Draconic, Not 21, World Anvil, I'm leaving people out, David Knight. Sorry if I'm screwing up your names, guys. I'm just out of training. As you can tell, I'm out of breath. Whew, I'm struggling a little here on the way home. It's my birthday today, so lots happening this week. New office, new magazine, new Kickstarter, birthday, yada yada yada. Busy, busy, busy. Anyway, that's some of the things you're going to see on the inside. We're also going to have a few general articles every quarter in every issue. Those will be things like, interviews, comic strips, little funnies, maybe general articles on, game design, writing, artwork. There will be a running article for the first 10 issues on world building, and that is called War of Worldcraft, and will be written by yours truly. And what else is there? Okay, so specific to the theme of frozen wastelands, we have a nice article that sort of summarizes things up front after the editor's letter, done by Michaela McBride. She kind of gives a general overview of the things that DM should be thinking about when running a frozen wasteland campaign, just like the monsters, the weather, the terrain, different challenges that PCs may face. And then that leads really nicely into Encounters of the Cold Kind, which features 3 encounters full of mechanics, monster block stats, beautiful, stunning visual, original art, tables. Did I say that already? All, the little bits that you have to read, the read aloud boxes, the beautiful flavor text, the directions for the DM, all beautifully laid out. That takes up a significant portion. Then we have Gizcog's Wandering Emporium. So Gizcog is a little, he'll be a common feature in the magazine. Essentially, he's an artificer, and he goes around the different planes with his Wandering Emporium and puts on display a nice spread of magic items in each issue. This issue will have premium vintages, gauntlets of frigid retribution, and a brass monkey. So kind of tying in with the frost theme, like freezing the balls of a frost monkey. A frost monkey? You guys know what I meant. Jeez. Anyway, after that, we are going to have a bunch of NPCs. Oh yeah, Vardis the Hedge. So his subclass and his NPC. Beautiful original art by Peter Hunter. A lot of the Giz Cook stuff is going to be by Darren Miller, and Liam Hammond has also done work there. And I apologize if I'm leaving any artists or writers out. We'll do like a proper thorough deep dive into this in the near future, and everything will be in the magazine for you to look at as well. So the NPC stuff, the backgrounds, and all that has been done by, well, Kyle Gray developed the writing and the mechanics there, and Peter Hunter did a lot of the artwork, so that's going to be really good. So Vardis is also included as an NPC with his own stat block and background and flavor text in case your players ever want to meet him. Maybe he wants them to go off and find a magic item, perhaps stored in the hoard of the Withering Winter, Blizzwing, the mad adult white dragon. Maybe he just wants to trade with them, sell them some of his magic items. I don't know. There are some hooks in there as to what you may wish to do with your characters or your players. And then there are a bunch of other articles, like I said, world building, a nice interview that Kaylee McLaughlin did with Mark Boyd on game design and just, what Dungeons and Dragons means to Boyd. What else have we got? Alex Piotrov did a really nice article on the ice box. So the idea being that, warmth is a really rare commodity in the frozen wasteland, and some gangs might take advantage of that by providing an area like a tavern for people to gather and get warm. But the flip side of the coin there is they have to fight in a ring or a cage or a pit in order to earn their right to stay in the warmth. So some really interesting flavor and lore there that you may wish to use in your campaigns, and a bunch of other stuff, folks. It's packed full of there's so much in it I can't even remember it all. I'm really excited to get it out there. Peter will have another draft, maybe the last or second last draft to me by the end of the day. It'll be going out early tomorrow, later tonight, so it'll be on like the 3rd of March in some parts of the world, 4th of March in other parts of the world. But yeah, keep watch this space, people. Keep an eye out. It's amazing. I'll do a better put together video soon, I promise. In this coming week, I have a few videos scheduled in the office, in the studio. They'll look better. I won't be a mess. I won't be out of breath. I'll be able to be more coherent when I talk about the magazine and other upcoming projects. And yeah, we have Eisendor's Vault and the Order of Elemental Chaos launching on another Kickstarter campaign at the end of March, start of April. Keep an eye out for that. I'll put the links down below to everything. And this is the last day of the Kickstarter, people. We're in the last 8 hours, I believe. Maybe less, actually. It's like the last 5 hours. So if you don't back now, you'll miss out. I mean, you'll be getting the PDF free eventually. All the people who have backed will be getting it first. They take priority, of course, and they will be getting their names mentioned as a special thanks in issue 2. I do want it to be in issue 1. It may be a bit of a tight squeeze given the PDF is going out tonight or tomorrow. And it was advertised as being in issue 2. So for definite in issue 2, issue 1, I don't know if we can make that, but we'll see. It would be a nice bonus for you folks who back, and I really do appreciate everyone who has backed and supported. Thank you so much to you kind people, all the people in the Dungeons and Dragons community that have helped us out along the way and that continue to support us, whether that be following, being on the Discord, liking the YouTube channel, subscribing. Thank you so much to the beautiful, amazing team I am privileged to work with every day on these projects. And thank you, dear viewer, for watching this video. And until next time, I wish you and yours all the best. Until then, keep rolling.